In our last broadcast, the material or the ethereal, our human choice, we talked about how the consciousness of the planet was ascending to a higher state of energetic resonance, and how we have the opportunity to ascend with it. The idea that humanity is part of a greater whole, part of a great ocean of thought, love, and universal consciousness, is a nettle that we now have to grasp if we wish to ascend to this new and higher way. The highest way is to resonate as a being of unconditional love, and our evolutionary goal, both as individuals and as a collective human consciousness, is to raise ourselves to the point where we become beings of pure love, that most light, most refined of energetic vibrations. During the post-Atlantean epoch, human awareness has become separated from the universal ocean of thought, love and consciousness, and we have also endured a spiritual separation from our home, planet Earth. We have experienced what it is like to be disconnected in order to experience the material, and this has been part of our evolutionary path. The transition we are now experiencing and the full passage into the Aquarian age is all about reconnection. Reconnection with the cosmos, reconnection with the planet, and reconnection with ourselves as spiritual beings. That we are far more than just flesh, bones and blood, with our being transcending the physical plane so that we exist in a multitude of dimensions, is the great revelation of our age. We will, in this generation, come to know that everything is energy, everything is thought, everything is love. 2,000 years ago we were shown what we would become. How ready are we to assume that mantle and become human beings of unconditional love, beings that place the highest of ideals central to our very reason for existing? Are we ready to take the longest stride of soul that man ever took, that quantum leap in consciousness? He that will save his life will lose it, but he who loses his life for my sake will find it. These are the words of the Christ, spoken during his life as Jesus of Nazareth. They give us another clue to the magnitude of the current transition, the idea that we must be prepared to go with the flow, open to what comes, prepared to let go of everything we have ever known. The laws of physics, for example, the material, money, and all religious, political, social, and other structures that do not exist to serve humanity. To stay in this disconnected state, separate from the universe, clinging to a material perception of what reality is an option that we have because we do have free will. It will prove, however, to be untenable because the incoming energies that will govern this part of the solar system will be fundamentally different. They are energies coming in from the Sirius system, the first and seventh ray. The new way is about equality, respect, compassion, and unconditional openness, truth and love. Our passage into the Aquarian age is all about lifting ourselves higher, out of our physical reality, and we do this by uniting with those higher aspects of the self, those parts of us that have sat in another realm or dimension, waiting to join with us. Traditionally, meditation has been the mechanism for connecting the lower astral bodies with those higher aspects of the self, but increasingly the dimensions are merging, ultimately to a point where we will move beyond a reliance on our five senses. We will embrace the world and communicate telepathically and intuitively. I recently met a young lady who said she could see energy in numbers. I wrote down the following sequence: 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 1, 2. I asked her what she saw. Balance, she said. I see balance. Reconnection with the cosmos and ascension to a higher way will enable us to realize the full extent to which our sojourn into matter has left us with an image of reality where we have existed in a state of imbalance. I say to you now, our current reality is one of comparative imbalance to the new one. Union with the higher self gives us the opportunity to move forward and evolve, anchoring those highest, most noblest facets of what it means to be human into our consciousness. We have, in effect, the chance to bring heaven to earth. As we have previously stated, this reconnection is taking place at all levels, driven forward by these new and incoming energies that are permeating every facet of consciousness. The saying "as above, so below" largely disappeared from our vocabulary during the Elizabethan age. It implies the idea of a grand creative design, a golden thread that runs through every aspect of the universe, from the largest heavenly bodies through to the smallest aspects of life. And we get glimpses of this grand design through sacred geometry and ratios like the golden mean. Another example might be the idea of chakras, energy centers within the human body. These energy centers are the openings for life energy to flow in and out of our aura. They are the portals that connect us to the universe. Our sun is the heart chakra of the universe, and as such it is related to love and is the integrator of opposites in the psyche, mind and body, male and female, persona and shadow, ego and unity. A healthy heart chakra within us allows us to love deeply, feel compassion, and attain a deep sense of peace and centeredness. Coming to terms and balancing these aspects of the self epitomizes the nature of our inner journey of transition. We must achieve inner balance if we wish to take this quantum leap in consciousness, this greatest stride of soul that men and women ever took.